As Turkey, we have always defended the expansion of NATO. Unfortunately, terrorist organizations have found support in Sweden and Finland. We signed a memorandum with these two countries and established a committee to follow up. Especially in Sweden, there have been changes to the law. The second meeting of the permanent committee took place in Stockholm, and we welcome steps such as the extradition of terrorists. Finnish defense minister's visit to Ankara is important, but no concrete steps have been taken by Finland to lift the arms embargo on Turkey. We expect this from them. We have less problems with Finland on terrorism issues. We have more problems with Sweden on terrorism. We need to agree with Sweden to stop supporting terrorism and to extradite terrorists. The person Sweden extradited was not on our list of demands, but it is a positive step. We also want the extradition of the terrorists we demanded. These two countries must fulfill the articles of the treaty for NATO membership.
Maurizio Geri is a former NATO analyst. He joins me now live here in the studio. Great to have you on the program with us. It's been several months now since Sweden and Finland and Turkey signed that trilateral agreement where they all agreed to do what's necessary to join NATO. But yet here we are still with Turkey and not quite happy with the steps being made. Do you see Sweden and Finland being able to take the necessary steps to join NATO?
Yes, obviously. It takes time, as every parliamentarian democracy with a bureaucratic system, to take care about each case. But the important thing is that there is, according to me, this memorandum. And not only that, but there is a cooperative mechanism in which Finland, Sweden and Turkey meet regularly. They met, I think, last time in August with different people, and they said we are going to have legislation that is more clear on the fight against terrorism actions, and also we are going to take care about each and every case. Obviously, the judicial power and the executive power are divided, so it's something that we have to take care when we talk about the extraditions. You know, I come from Italy, and we are still waiting some terrorist extradition from France. Last June, France said that we are not going to send you back these 10 people you are asking for, and we have problems everywhere, in every country in Europe. It takes time, but if there is trust and understanding, I think it's something that can be done in a matter of a few months, at least, to make it a little bit faster than what we think.
Right. Does the timeline matter with this ratification process? Because I know that Sweden and Finland are wanting to fast track their membership into NATO because of the looming threat of Russia. But in previous cases of North Macedonia, for example, joining NATO, or Montenegro in 2017, how long does it typically take?
Well, it takes different time because of different situations. So in this case, obviously, it's a consensus process in which everyone has to be included. If Turkey decide to stop the process of membership, it can take the veto, but I don't think we can arrive to that level. The point here is to make it as fast as possible, to make it in a rational way, in a wise way, because it's also something that we require among allies. The future allies has to be trust each other and also act in a wise way, understanding each other's needs. That's the consensus reasons. The reasons is looking at the needs of everyone. So I think it will take maybe some more months than the others that you mentioned earlier, but not so long, depending also on the, as I said, the goodwill of all the parts.
All right, we're going to have to leave it there. We're a bit pressed for time, but I do appreciate you coming in and explaining this further with us, Maurizio Geri. Thank you so much.